Hey Tullian, welcome in. How you doing? Far better than you expected. I'm so happy. Oh, no worries. It's all good. Hope you have some good sleep. It's probably pretty late for you at this point, but glad the kitties for me. Hope they're doing well.
You have any ideas? This is my favorite show. Wait, no. This is my favorite show. Look, it's my favorite show.
Cerritos Cumbia just resubbed for 7 months. I love you, Uyu.
Love you too, honey bunny. Thanks for the sub. Ah, fart. We won't.
Congrats @Seretus Cumbia, you got the first.
Ah, sorry. Okay, it seems like a few people have showed up, but so as you all know, or if you're just learning, I'll reiterate a abbreviated version. Once in a while, I'll get a game key to various game on Steam through Keymailer. What I like to do is try and go in their sight unseen, give my first impressions and some critiques. Like an hour or two worth of gameplay, just sort of like see what it's like trying to learn from and be inspired from. What kind of game design things they can do while if it's an early access game, or in this case it's a beta. It's being released tomorrow. The game's called Flashpoint 3. So depending on the timeline, the developers, if they ever actually look at my content, can take it as an input and maybe consider it some of the feedback into patches or the next iteration game or whatever. Since they're nice enough to give me a free game, I think at least giving them something back that's directly usable, hopefully, is my aim. So I'm lucky in the sense that I do have a decent background in game design, so I think my critique is not completely worthless. But that's obviously a subjective thing, so be that as it may. But like I mentioned, I'm going to play some Flashpoint. I did load it up just initially to make sure it, game key works, loads up. I turn off the music because DMCA is a bitch. I love DMCA. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the game. We'll be playing this for a bit, and then later in the evening we'll probably join up with Sari and play a co-op game of some sort. To be determined which game that will be, but I'm sure they're thinking about some potential ideas. Or it'll be more Skyrim, because Skyrim. So, full disclosure, this is a gift game key, and it's a beta. Coming out tomorrow is the release.
Welcome to Flashout 3.
I set it up right still? Yeah, okay. So, I haven't played any maps yet. I just did to the main menu to make sure that some of the settings made sense and whatnot. Let's try the tutorial. Single race. I can't change any of these. Cool. That would be the first specific number of contenders. Okay. So I have a bunch of game modes. That's pretty cool. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma, omega is the speeds. Okay, so that's like kind of like the C season, like Mario Kart. And then top left corner, you can find your current lap, blah blah blah. So difficulty, medium, cool. Direction. So you can do forward or backward to tracks, like also akin to like Mario Kart.
Race.
And we'll try out this
Ergo.
Starter. Okay, so it's kind of like Twisted Metal cross. So okay, the vibes I'm getting without playing yet is F-Zero with some Twisted Metal kind of mixed in kind of aspects of weaponry. Now some Mario Kart design decisions, which that's actually not a bad combination. I'm gonna see how it plays out. Map choice, let's give this a go. I love the aesthetic. Oh my goodness.
Three.
Mouse
Two.
keyboard.
1. Go.
Okay, okay. Oh my god. I'm bad. Okay. I appreciate the tutorial, but it's a bit much sometimes. Okay. Why am I not making this? I'm making the jump. Okay, now I have the sound stuck on. Restart race. Okay. I like the idea of the damage system, but it might be a little... Okay, 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 okay. This is the tutorial map, and like I get into options, and what am I'm not understanding here? Keyboard bindings, left air brake, change camera, look back, left shift control, and space. Okay. Okay. So it's really no mouse controls. That's, you know, that's not entirely bad, but
Three, two, one.
I'm not great at racers,
go.
admittedly. Okay. After this first jump, there's so much furniture that it just insta kills you unless I'm missing something.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's my weapon. Slots weapons. I've chosen the race. Speed level. Up right, you can see how you're forming. Okay, that's your position. Okay, yeah, that's the relative positioning of on the track, and it's your speedometer effectively. However, the flash with 3 experience suffices to use them manually. You can use to win the area. You can perform a barrel roll for additional experience points. I didn't make it. I just want to understand what it's requiring me to do. Okay. Left, right, or left, right, left or right. Oh, okay, you have to talk between the two, okay. No. Hey Mike, thanks for the fart. I didn't make that. Keyboard bindings. Oh, you have to use the arrow keys. That would be helpful in the tutorial. There we go. Yeah, I'm in last place, but at least I figured that out. This is a 3D version of Battletoad Jet Ski section. Maybe. I just started this tutorial. I'm really bad, obviously. Yeah, so when I was first looking at this, I mean, it was my first time playing it. It reminded me of a crossover between like Twisted Metal, F-Zero, and Mario Kart in terms of like design. And I wanted to give it a shot because it's coming out tomorrow. I got an early key, and
Campaign.
yeah, so far I like a lot of it. My only critique so far is on the tutorial. Like the barrel roll instructions using the arrow key should be on the tutorial prompt. Not a massive like problem. It's just like doing left, right, left, left, right, left for a left barrel, or right, left, right for a right barrel. Is only intuitive if you go into the control scheme to understand what those left rights mean, because there's air brake left and right, and there's pitch left and right, and it wasn't clear which one they wanted me to do. I didn't realize there was the pitch one after like 10 tries. So minor critique. I like a lot of the ideas.
Silas.
Yeah. Try out Silas. Sure.
Ergo V.
Heck yeah, why not?
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Weapons unlocked.
Oh no, I'm hurt. Ah, balls. Aha! I'm getting the hang of this. like a lot of the ideas here. What's the counterplay to being shot at? Really not much, just dodging, I think. And like if you get hit, you're sort of stuck with that damage permanently. Like in F-Zero, there's healing zones. And maybe that would be a good remedy for a lot of some of this.
Final lap. Race complete.
The whole screen effects are a little much sometimes, like the glitchy effects. I understand what they're trying to do with like make the damage feel more immediate. It's just a bit much. Maybe tone that down a bit. I got second on my first real race. That's not too terrible.
Three, two, one, go. Weapons unlocked. Contestant eliminated. 6 opponents left. Opponents left.
Ah, balls.
Contestant eliminated. 4 opponents left.
Ah, I'm bad. I'm so bad. I'm gonna get eliminated.
Opponents left.
Oh, balls. I'm gonna get eliminated. No!
Got eliminated. Race complete.
Balls, fourth. Next race. I like the maps. They're really cool.
3, 2, 1, go.
I think this is like a time trial kind of mode. Are you gonna play Burnout again? Burnout's a good game. I think this actually has a lot of potential. I like a lot of it. My grievances are like super minor.
5th place.
The screen shakes a bit much. I agree with you on this one, Mike. It's a good effect. It just, you gotta use it with tact and delicate hands sometimes.
Final lap. Third place.
Okay, double tap does like the little shift thing. That's kind of good to know.
Third place. Race complete.
I should try the new Gundam game when it's done with maintenance. Potentially, yeah. Probably not tonight. And Saturday I already have something planned, but not just in future, sure.
Three, two, one, go.
I remember you showed the trailer to that a while back. It looked really good.
Weapons unlocked. Ship destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Heck yeah. Fuck. I don't know much close. I'd rather give that a try than go back to Blizzard. That makes perfect sense. Oh no.
Race complete.
6th place. Is there a way to shoot behind you or something? There's a way to look behind you with V, but I don't know if you could shoot behind you with at least the start of the car. 99 coasts, so they're very hit and miss with a lot of things. Yeah. Understatement. Yeah, it's sort of like, that's what it reminds me of Mario Kart a little bit, where being in first is sort of a disadvantage to some degree with like the blue shell. I got 6th, so I wasn't last. I'll take that. I still get a medal, maybe? Cool, I got 3rd overall.
New weapon unlocked.
Oh,
New race unlocked.
I'll do one more tourney. Let's turn the difficulty down. So I am pathetic.
Ergo.
I guess you can upgrade stuff too. But even at first you can try to like block it with shells or bananas and whatnot. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Like there's a progression system in this game I don't fully understand yet. So maybe it's part of that.
Weapons unlocked. Contestant eliminated. 6 opponents left.
Ow, ow, ow. There I go.
5 opponents left. Contestant eliminated. 4 opponents left.
Okay, I made it to 1st, and I might be okay for a spell.
Contestant eliminated. 3 opponents left.
Come on. Hang on there. Come on.
Contestant eliminated. 2 opponents left.
Hang on. Just hang on. Ow. Asshole.
Contestant eliminated. 1 opponent left.
This is gonna be a miracle. I did it! I did it!
Contestant eliminated. Race
Huzzah!
complete.
Whew. I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's a little rough. I put it down to easy, so it's not as bad. But damn. Definitely gets the blood pumping.
Three, 2, 1, go. Weapons unlocked.
Ah!
Enemy destroyed.
really don't like that part where you get damaged no matter what.
Enemy destroyed.
Ah.
Destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
You know, that's a good point, Mike. I didn't try that. It's a good idea.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Ship destroyed.
I can try it.
Enemy destroyed.
Ah. Fuck balls.
Enemy destroyed. Ship destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Ship destroyed.
Ah.
Enemy destroyed. Ship destroyed.
Fuck.
Race complete.
Oh, I got first with 9 eliminations. Cool. Yeah, okay, easy's actually not bad. So the difficulty curve is pretty good on point. Like, medium gives you some decent challenge and you can win sometimes, but it's not going to be easy. Easy's nice pace
3,
for me.
2, 1, go.
Yes, I have baby hands, Mike.
Weapons unlocked.
Okay. I'll do that posture check in a bit, Mike. Ah, balls. Help. Okay. So falling off is not that punishing, at least on that part. That's kind of cool. As long as I don't bust my ass on the way to the finish line, it should be okay. The big ass, though. Final lap.
Final lap.
I like the effects. Like, they're not overbearing, but they're nicely there. Okay, that was pretty handedly
First
done.
place. Race complete.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for the posture check, Mike. And one more race.
Three, two, one, go. Weapons unlocked.
Oh no. Fuck. Fuck. They still need something in first place to influence the race. Yeah. No, you can't fit behind you, at least not with this car. Yeah, it's kind of sucks if you get ahead, you're trying to like just a target at that point. You have no defensive mechanisms, at least at this starting point. Maybe with some upgrades, but... Ow, ow, that's gonna hurt. Ow, ow, ow. rotational shield, or I don't know. A little something you can defend yourself with. I don't know what that would be, but relying purely on dodges is not as satisfying in my opinion. Oh no, there we go. Yeah. Unless you get really way out ahead in first, there's no real point to it.
Final lap.
It actually kind of pays to sort of break, get in back in second, and then kill the first person. Blow them up. Ow. Ow. Ow, fuck balls. Oh, it's the finish line! Are you fucking kidding me?
Second place. Race complete.
Some of the sounds getting stuck on like that is not super great. Hopefully they can fix that. But I got first overall of the Grand Prix. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, first place.
New weapon unlocked. New race
See,
unlocked.
So that's the progression system of like going through the circuits. You get unlock like new weapons and I guess new cars through the XP. Huh. Like it's been about an hour-ish and I just want to get like some of my thoughts so far. Overall, I think it's a really good game. I think just the tutorial being a little more user-friendly with the control explaining would be good. I'm on the fence of whether or not like the menu announcements as you go around is a great idea. So if you go to like options, it says you went to options. I mean, I can see that for an accessibility perspective being a good thing. I just don't know if that should be on by default or what. I don't know. That's why I'm saying I'm on the fence about that. Graphics are great. I love the theme and the styling and the backgrounds. All A+. Definitely gives me like the F-Zero vibes and a little bit of like Twisted Metal, but not like monster truck Twisted Metal, more like Twisted Metal weapons on F-Zero. Slight bits of Mario Kart design in there, but it's very light, very, very, very light. All in all, good game. I think just the tutorial like cleanup and maybe looking to see when the sounds get stuck on some of the UI interactions. And then I think this is, you know, a decent game to buy. Yeah. Well, I say that and like this aliasing looks kind of bad. I'm sorry. But like that's just a small aesthetic thing that just happened to point out to me, but all in all, I think it's a pretty good game. Yeah, I can definitely recommend this game. Especially right now, I think it's on sale if you pre-order it. Let me check that before I... Uh, I don't know what the price is going to be, actually. This is an early copy, so I never got to see it. But I like it a lot. I think that it's like there's really little to criticize about it, just for like an initial take kind of perspective. Yeah, it's a good game. I like it a lot. I'm not huge into racing games in general, but I can see people who like Burnout and things like that scratch an itch here. Or like if people want like another F-Zero game that's a little more gritty, also have a home here. I think there's like, so it has single player campaign and split screen. Maybe like a future patch in the not just a feature would be online multiplayer, because that'd be really cool. That's where like I think where Mario Kart has a lot of still staying power today is the online multiplayer. This game would benefit from that as well, or maybe 4. If they're working on 4. Think about multiplayer, online multiplayer. The split screen is good, especially for like couch games, but for racing games, like online multiplayer is really where it's at, and this would benefit from that. I know that's not like an easy ask. Like online multiplayer is an endeavor, but that'd be a good feature add-on, like a DLC maybe. Whether you're gonna pay for it or free or whatever, that's up to the devs, but that would be a really good feature enhancement. Oh yeah, like multiplayer, online multiplayer would have to do like a whole revamp of the weapons, because you have to handle like network synchronizations and whatnot, and lag and jitter and whatnot. And you have to bake that into the design to where it becomes as least offensive to the player. Bungie ages ago, when part of the studio I was working at went to GDC, had a good presentation on how they had to make like several iterations on each attack of each of the weapons in Halo 2 multiplayer. So when there's lag or jitter, the players don't feel like they got cheated out of a kill. Like they hid the lag effectively. What's the name of the presentation? Just like when you throw the grenade, when you fire the bullet, do the collision checks, all that kind of stuff was very thought through to make like network conditions as least offensive as possible given the situation. But yeah, all in all, like this is a solid game, solid ideas. I think just some, tutorial tweaks, maybe a sound bug fix, and maybe like a couple iterations, like just like minor tuning on like some of the balancing of the weapons and how they work. But the racing feels great. Like you feel like you're going fast. The verticality of the maps are really cool. The aesthetic of like the cyberpunkish neon dystopian future kind of like aesthetic aces. Yeah, I like it a lot. All right, let me go ping Starry to see if they're up for playing games yet. Great, I have a meeting at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Why only me though? Hold on. All right, have a good meal, Mike. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, me Bing Sari. Uh, okay, time to ping the Sari. Switch to a break screen and cut off the current YouTube VOD. Alright.
Quit.